So unfortunately, we are saying goodbye to Cameron and Matthew. Give it up for Cameron and Matt. And the final round will be in this order: June, Madrid, Ashley, Julia, and Elliott. So let's give a big round of applause for all the opponents that touch stage. Let's keep the energy going for the first quarter and final round. Let's hear it for June.
My grandfather reads to my grandmother daily. His carpenter hands run along the spine of new books, the smell of sweat, clinging to floor couches in southern front rooms where air stands stagnant, waiting for his breath to push forward. Pauses. For that moment, as my grandmother smiles, I think of how tedious it must be, how mundane, how love is probably as dull as white people's poetry in a room with no TV. Did you know the first time that I met you, I thought you were nothing. I didn't think of you at all. You could have fallen off the face of the earth and I would have been none the wiser. I liken you to a lamp in a sunroom. Ornamental. Romantics would call this love at first sight, but let's just stick with my favorite. Indifference. I hate the way that love is some cryptic flash of glances, how we are more swayed by visions instead of actions, but looking into your eyes. Like two tar pits bubbling over into that compost bin in front of my home, I might have found myself smitten with how good of a liar you are, how you don't know how to use a clock or a calendar. Did you know how you smack your food like 6 pit bulls fighting over a steak? Did you know that you snore? But over the cries of air trying to escape your neck-like cavity, I could hear the poetry bubbling up in the back of my throat. I am a black kettle, hot and overflowing. Sometimes I find I can't get the words to stay put. I wonder how many poems you'll read out of that book we like. How many times you'll turn to me and say, June, listen to this, and I will smile, already sure of its out-of-this-world cadence, because you don't half-ass. Your cracked confidence won't allow for any sign of weakness to show. I know that your ego is drywall. I know not to push too hard. Leave dents in your self-perception. Have you always been clay? Always been soft to the touch, like your words are small pottery ornaments that you offer up in tribute. I wonder which God you are placating. One of benevolence who sends critiques down like thunderbolts, but love down like rain, who is fashioned in my own image. Is it love that drives you? Or is it the other? A vengeful God who tells you you're not worth it, who puts your confidence on a spinning prayer. Well, that's why you crack book spines, hoping to learn stability, hoping to prove your worth in more than one way. Are your lips ever closed long enough to keep the love in? Or has your body become a wasteland, deprived of nourishment that you siphon off into the words that you speak, into the ink that you spill? You don't have much. A peddler, a poet, and in these battles between deities, mortals always seem to be caught in the crossfire, but I find myself hoping that you build me an altar in the fashion of southern front rooms. Mold your words into tribute, to live within the means of floor couches that we got in hand-me-down fashion. To have you close is enough. Your face, a reminder every day that you are willing to give me your best, your last, even if it is just another poem.
Let's hear it one more time for June. Judges, 3, 2, 1. You're almost there. Stick with me. Scores up. From low to high, we have 8.4, 8.4, 8.8, 8.8 with a bunch of writing on it, and a 9.2. Let's give it up one more time for June. That is a score of 26 even for June. Give it up to keep the energy going for the next poet coming up, Madrid.
They told me as a child, never stare too long at the sun, or it will blind me. But what do I do when your smile gleams with the same intensity? If going blind means looking at you, then someone give me a seeing eye dog and a cane. As the sun in the sky can burn the retinas of my eyes, your beauty has burned the love receptors of my heart. When I looked away from the sun as a child and closed my eyes, I could still see the light. As I look away from your face, I can still see the beauty. I blink once, you're still there. I blink twice, you're still there. I blink 3 times, and you're still there. If this continues, I know I shall sleep good every night. Because as I see you, I see I can have no more nightmares. William Shakespeare said it second best, because I'ma say it first. This is the east side, and you're the sunshine, you rise like it. So fuck modern science, you're the center of my universe. And if I worship any god, it'll be the goddess of the sun. And they can call me a heathen, but I know your soul shall be my church. Constant worship, because you're worth it. Constant prayer means my constant care. Constant tidings means constant providing. Baptize me in the black pools of water below your eyelids. Sunshine, I love your warmth. No hat needed, no jacket or coat. That's why I walk around you barefoot with no shirt. You add melanin to my skin. And with that tan, you make me stronger. Damn, once a black boy, now I'm a blacker. Man, it's 365 days in a year, and I want to eternally spend one with you. That's June 21st. Not for any other reason than the fact that that's the first day of the summer season. I promise in my heart you'll find the summer solstice. Let me love you. And I promise to keep you at your highest point in our sky.
Give it one more time from Madrid. Judges, 3, 2, 1, put them up. A little high, we have a 7.9. We have an 8.9, an 8.9, a 9, and a 9.1 for the poet. Give it up for Madrid. That is a 26.8 for Madrid. Give it up, and let's keep the energy going for the next poet coming up to the stage, Ashley.
I am not white, or even off-white. Not olive, not porcelain, don't powder my cheeks. Stop using Ambi, stop trying to fit into a white body whose antibodies reject me. I am not pure snow, don't have the hair type to get on Pantene commercials. Don't have that loose curl, don't want to be the house mistress's mirror or look like all the hers that drown my blackness in all of my classes. No, I am black. Black magic, voodoo, witchcraft, a tribe. I am on America's most wanted terrorist list. I am 64,000 gone missing. I am Addie, Cynthia, Carol, and Denise, blown to pieces in a church. La Negra, the darkness. I am so beautiful. You've been taught to fear me. That this country tried to teach me to hate me. Thomas Jefferson once said, the colors of white and red are more preferable to that eternal, immovable veil of black in favor of whites with more flowing hair and elegant symmetry. And 10 years ago, this is what I was taught to believe, what my mom told me because of Granny, because of my great-granny, because she was taught to hate her midnight, so she pulled the hair from my grandmother's scalp until it bled, because my grandmother was the darkest child. And I couldn't understand why. I asked my mother, why were we black women born to be fixed, done, corrected, while white people woke up perfect? Why have to put chemicals in my hair stronger than disinfectant, like my hair is a contaminant? I've watched generations of our brown sugar dissolve in white bleach. No more. I am a tiger swallow
together, the descendants of queens, survivors of imperialists, of being refused a sex and sexed, defenseless. I laugh at the laws of this country, the laws of gravity. My hair laughs at gravity and continues to hurt. History, I will love myself more than my great-grandmother ever could. I will show her we are more than this country's accessory shadow. We are force without form. We are black women.
I'm taking it up Ashley, but I'd like to go home tonight. So we're just gonna go straight to the judges. Judges, 3, 2, 1, put the scores up. From low to high, we have a 9.1, that's a 9.5, a 9.7, a 9.8, and a 10. That is a 29 even for Ashley. And let us bring the next one up to the stage. Give it up for Julia.
It's cool, that's what you make.
Empty, 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 you are whole. You are missing the W. Depression says you are void, you are chasm, trench, black hole. You will never be full, but keep trying. Detach, 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 build a whorehouse inside of yourself. Live in it. You are artificial, you are artifice. Perform sexy. Prostitute your empty. Men love an empty vessel girl searching for something to fill her. Depression says you are unwanted. Fill your mouth with tongues, your hands with fingers, with soft and hard flesh. Fill yourself with him, fill yourself with him, fill yourself with him. You'll never be full. You can scream into the void, but it will remain gaping. Depression says turn your skin inside out and hide from all of your soft parts. Cocoon yourself in your eyelids. Find a corner. Become small. You are small. Depression says beautiful is not enough. You must be sexy. Make notches in your lipstick case, please, until the soundtrack to your nights is a chorus of others' moans. Tell him it does not matter. Tell him you do not matter. Give him your body like your father's hand-me-down shirts to be worn and thrown on the floor at the end of the night. Go fetal next to him. Let him hold you like you are something solid. You are not solid. You are trying to melt into the pleasures his hands offer so you can forget. Depression says take a vacation from yourself. None of this counts. Everyone is disposable. Follow the condom wrapper into the trash can. Run away from the body he still clings to. You were already discarded before it began. Lying among the refuse away from this mattress when he lies on your chest. He will not hear the echo, the hollow resounding of a deadbeat heart makes. He is too busy getting comfortable in your temporary warmth to feel the permafrost leaching from your bones. Depression says dwell, overthink, be selfish first and worry later. You are full of the spiders crawling under your skin, the wolverine burrowing into your intestines. You haven't swallowed in 3 weeks. Your mouth still tastes of him and your insides are scrambled eggs. You avoid the complication between your legs. Suddenly, this is all that exists between you. You don't know how to think about anything else anymore. When he touches you, his hands have become reminders of the pit at the bottom of your stomach, his eyes, something you hid your voids from when he was busy whispering your name. Depression says, you are happy, you are happy, you are happy, you are crying at the smell of warm food, the chill in the air, and the bed sheets. You are lying by omission. You are lying by laying there. You never said you were okay, but your mouth is full of the things that came before words. Cave, cavern, abyss. You are where substance once was, but has since fallen away. Time emptied you so long ago, you don't remember anything but missing, so let him put his mirage inside of you, a fallacy of full. Pretend together for a minute. Let him occupy you. You are a space you have made no claim to. There is nothing to claim inside of you.
Give it one more time for Julia. Judges, 3, 2, 1. Scores up. From low to high, we have a 7.8, an 8, an 8.7, an 8.9, and a 9. After a half-point time penalty. Quick critique, y'all are terrible at harmonizing. I'm glad that y'all picked up on it. After a half-point time penalty, she got a 25.1. Give it up one more time for Julia. Let's give it up for our last caller of the night. Let's give a big round of applause for Elliott Darrow.
Shoes off, folks.
I'm excited about
Kick your shoes back, poet. You that poem. You got it. Woo! That poem with the words.
Those are some strong arches.
I've got 5 reasons why I like to wear red shoes. Obviously, I'm not wearing them right now, but bear with me. 1, I wear red shoes because when I dance, they make it look like my feet are on fire. This is the only thing that's hot about me dancing, trust me. 2, I wear red shoes because I'm not always that confident in myself. But when I glance down, red shoes remind me that there's something burning in the depths of my soul. My feet will never burn as long as I keep moving forward. All I want to do is keep moving forward. 3, I wear red shoes to remind myself of where I'm going in life, what I'm going to do with my life. The clothes don't make the man, but the man makes the clothes, and I'll be damned if I don't make mine glow when I cross the finish line. 4, I wear red shoes to give me something to look at when I walk past a woman on the street at night. I am not ashamed of who I am, but what she could see in me, the monster under the bed I could be in her eyes. Eye contact can be terrifying when boogeymen are just that. Men, and we are everywhere. I cannot make her feel safe, but with my head bowed, I can pray that she does, that one day she will. 5, I wear red shoes to remind myself of where I came from. Years of northern oppression, trail of tears, bloody footprints, red shoes walked through this land long before I did. They remind me that even though the blood isn't on my hands, it lives in my roots. This knot in my trunk pumps sap that hates its bark. My limbs are bent to breaking under my ancestors' actions, but I am not them, and they are not me. Do you know what it's like to be forced into your forefathers' footwear? My father was once a racist. His father always was, and his father's father. My family tree is laced with lynch mob legacy. I've heard stories of people being shot for their shoes. It's amazing what someone will do to walk a mile in your privilege. Red shoes remind me to be careful of where I step. Privilege is no excuse for ignorance. When your heritage, my heritage, runs so deep, you could fill it with blood and call it a river. There are times where I feel like I'm drowning in the actions of those who came before me, of those who look like me, of those who I am terrified to become. I am drowning, and I am only up to my ankles.
Give it up for Elliott. Judges, 3, 2, 1. Scores up. From low to high, we have an 8.5, a 9, a 9.1, a 9.2, and a 9.7. Give it up for Elliott. That is a score of a 27.3. Now, if I could get every part of the touch stage tonight to come on stage, please. All 7 of you. Yes, and the sacrifice. Come on. Let's have a big round of applause for all 8 of these magnificent poets. Let's have another round of applause for our fantastic features, Southfield and Hello. And another round of applause for yourselves. Thank you so much for coming out. We're ready to hear the results. The top 5 poets that are going to national competition at Virginia Commonwealth University are as follows. The combined score of 76.3. In 5th place, give it up for Julia. With a combined score of 77.3, give it up for Elliott. In 3rd place with a combined score of 78.4, give it up for June. In 2nd place with a combined score of 79.1, give it up for Madrid.